Today I will continue with the second video of the topic on how to recruit. My name is Amr Bullock, I'm a human resources advisor. In the first video, I've gone through stage 1 of hiring, which is the preparation stage. Today I will cover the other two stages, the interviewing stage and the closing of the vacancy stage. The second stage in recruitment is the interviewing stage. Here are the simple steps for successful interviewing. The welcome, giving information, getting information, closing the interview. We obviously start with a warm welcome. Well, maybe not so obvious. I remember working with some managers who strongly believe that, let me show you who I am. So they will start the interview late. They will come in a very strict and almost long face. They will keep receiving phone calls and allowing interruptions, thinking that this is now building my image. I am in charge. I am powerful. This will put your candidate in a very stressed mode. You need to set the candidate to a positive, encouraging environment. He might be really the right fit that you're looking for, but if he's stressed, he won't be able to express himself. So you might be losing an opportunity of a perfect candidate just because of messing up the first step of interviewing, the welcome stage. Start by offering refreshment, water, coffee, or anything of that type. Be sincere about it. Even better, have part of your process for your office boy to always come in with water as a standard welcome drink. Be on time and greet the candidate with a warm, welcoming smile. This will set up the scene for the next very important moment of the interview. Next step in the interviewing stage is the giving information. It is really true that you are the one who needs to find out the candidate for the vacancy that you have. At this stage, you want to explain to the candidate why he is here. What are you looking for? What is the role you are recruiting for? What are the competencies required? Equally important is to build the brand of the company. So give information about the company, its history, the structure, the vision, and its culture. This will give a very positive feeling to the candidate about you, the company, and the way you are treating employees. Again, if you are looking for the right candidate, then this stage will help you retain him for a long time because he will remember this for a long time. Unfortunately, I knew a general manager who strongly believed the contrary. He would put the candidate in a situation almost similar to an interrogation from the start of the interview.
Took a look at your record.
Says here you did some time in fast food. It says here you were a manager. You think it looks like management material, Frank?
I do not, Carl.
The result is, even if the candidate is recruited, he will never forget it. So it will not last for a long time. There will be tense culture, turnover, loss of money, repeating the entire process again and again. Next in the process of the interviewing is the gathering information. Now, it's very important, this part, because you have to use a lot of open-ended questions. This will help you get the facts, allow the candidates to talk by listening more. Ask with the intention to know the person in front of you. Is he really capable of achieving what you want him to achieve? Remember, you want to get the right fit. So you don't want to set him for failure, nor do you want him or you to lose. The last step in the interviewing process is the closing of the interview. End the interview in a positive tone. Sincerely thank the candidate for taking the time and interest and efforts to come. Some of them might really have traveled a long way to come. Don't forget to ask him if he has any questions as well. What I usually say is, what questions do you have for me? At this stage, you also need to decide your closing strategy. If it is a clear no, then close by giving the candidate some general information about the company and when he will receive the final response. It is not advisable to be negative and regret the employee at that stage. You can always have the time to later on do this by selecting the words in a very positive tone in a regret letter that you'll be sending to the candidate in a few days' time. However, if you see the potential in the candidate, then you should discuss the salary and confirm the employee is happy with this potential salary. Then advise about the next step, which could be the second interview or even the final offer letter. And finally, confirm his agreement to have his reference checked. So let's see what we have covered so far. In the stage of recruitment, we have covered the preparation stage, the interviewing stage. Moving on to the third and last stage of recruitment is the closure of the vacancy stage. At that stage, you have to have the candidate reference checked. If successful, then it's time for the offer letter and the administration finalization. And then, of course, comes the long-awaited step, which is the onboarding. In conclusion, let me recap. The process of recruitment has 3 stages: the preparation stage, the interviewing stage, and the closure of the vacancy stage. It takes a lot of time, practice, and determination to succeed in this process, but will be very rewarding if done correctly. In my final video about this topic, I will share with you my tips and useful hints that I've had learned over the years of practice. I hope you found this useful. I'm Amr Buluk. Thanks for watching.